Can you just talk about what you saw out there today versus Arizona?
Yeah, they're a great football team. They're really fast and they're really big up front. And I think we had a lot of opportunities. Like I said, they're a great football team, but I'm also excited about the way we competed. And we had our chances to pull off that ball game, and I really want to do that next time. I feel like we're going to.
They had a lot of people go down to injuries in the first half. Scooby Wright was one of them. Did you guys feel like you did a good job of maybe taking advantage of that in the first half?
Yeah, we really didn't preach too much on personnel and who they had in. We noticed that Scooby wasn't in there, but we weren't going around Scooby, I guess you could say. We still had our own offense on what we were doing. We weren't trying to avoid him, so nothing really changed. But I think it really did make an impact when he went down.
How were you able to bounce back from that interception right off the bat there?
Right. That alley player, he's just kind of sitting there. He's kind of slow playing me, and then he took off, and it was really different speeds. And I guess we haven't really seen that. And I learned from my mistakes. I mean, you can't get down. It was the very first drive of the game, and it was just time for me to bounce back. And I felt like I responded well. But you just got to learn from your mistakes. And there's a lot of things that I feel like I could learn from and maybe pull off that ball game.
Did you have any idea you were close to setting the school record for offensive yards today?
No, I didn't. Not at all. I mean, it's not a concern when it's a two-possession game with about 5 minutes left. You want to win the game, and however we can do that, if we're running the football, passing the football, we're a team, and we're gonna do that. Whatever we have to do.
What does a game like this do for you? You guys are such a young team. Being competitive with a team that's ranked like that, what does that do for you going forward?
I mean, a lot of people have picked us so low. I think when we play a team like this, it's really our chance to go out there and prove them wrong. I mean, it's great to play good teams like this, but we're not expecting any kind of loss. We're not kind of going out there saying, well, let's compete and see how we do. We want to win every ball game, and that's our attitude every single game.
What do you think about the play of the offensive line? There's a lot of questions coming into this game about them.
They're very well. I think they played well, and you saw their defensive line. They were bending down a lot, and our offensive guys were standing tall, and that really does make us proud because we really have put in the work every day. We've been working hard for it, and I think it really paid off tonight. I felt like we were very conditioned for it, and the offensive line did a great job.
Were you happy with the pace of the offense, the new up-tempo? Were you satisfied how that worked out tonight?
Right. There were a lot of times when we were trying to go fast, but they were still kind of moving around, so it took a second. But the second half, we were just saying, get out there, get lined up, and get the ball snapped. I think that really worked out for us. You saw a few cheap little keys that we had out there that went for 10, 15 yards, and I think that's part of it. They're going to play slow and try to move around and stuff, and we just got to get down there, get the ball snapped, and get after it.
What did it feel like to throw your first touchdown pass?
It felt good. I mean, that's something I've been waiting on for a long time, but I knew it had to come eventually, but it really did feel good, and just time to get better now.
What can you take from this game moving forward?
Learn from your mistakes. I think there's a lot of things, a lot of dumb, I wouldn't say selfish, but a lot of things that we could have done better, like the interception, Aaron sticking the ball out, trying to get the extra yards, and those 2 touchdowns that they took back, and we lost by, what, 10? So, I mean that's 2 touchdowns that they shouldn't have, and I mean, whether we're punting and they try to score, whatever it may be, but those kind of, I guess you would say, foolish acts. I mean, if we get rid of that, I think we're going to have a better chance.